Okay, so for this one, Nightfall, on the top there it says a pianist who performs with artistry can play a melody expressively with the left hand. So this particular one is an exercise in really bringing out the left hand melody. Usually, what we have in a lot of music is the right hand carries the melody, and then the left hand kind of fades in the background. But for really developing our musicianship skills and being able to play with a higher level of versatility, usually we're going to be able to play with the left hand just as well as we can with the right. So on this one, let's do the left hand. We'll start with the C position here. We're gonna play the G on the top. It says make the left hand melody sing by playing to the bottom of the key using the weight of the arm. So when I play these, usually what will happen when I'm playing with a little bit more weight is my shoulder joint will actually sink down, and that whole weight of the arm is actually I'm letting that sink into the key to kind of give a little bit more volume. Whereas with the right, when I'm playing those right hand chords, I'm trying to play those as soft as possible. So when you see me play these chords, you're gonna notice the wrist is sinking down it's not sinking down into the key. My fingers are very lightly pressing on the key, and my pressure is being absorbed through the wrist. So it's a very light kind of, almost very gentle kind of touch. And then also my elbow is kind of rotating out as well. So not only do I have the wrist coming down, but also the elbow is coming out to absorb as much pressure as possible and kind of try and play as light on the key as we can. So that technique in the arm is all kind of being able to sort of absorb that pressure and keep that softness. So let's do left hand playing these 1, 2, bum, ba, da, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thumb's gonna move over just a little to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. On this one, thumb goes underneath to C and then B A. So again, going underneath. Remember to keep holding 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one on 10, measure 10 there, we're going to use your number 2 on A. You have 2 sharps, F sharp and G sharp. Make sure also too that G sharp carries through the measure. Cross over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of going back again. Cross over the top, number 2 on that C. And then that's it. So on measure 16, we're going to return back to C position. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the next one, this is where we have our scale coming down. We have a tie there. We're going to hold this 1, 2, 3. So getting that tie, making sure that we hold that through to that 8th note is really important, because when we play the scale down and we get to that C, it's not going to make sense in terms of the timing to get that right. So that playing that 8th note, not playing that 8th note there is actually really important. 1, 2, 3. And then that low E makes sense. And then on measure 23, A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep holding, please. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go ahead and do the right hand now. So this one, again, sinking the wrist, rotating the arm out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go down a little bit, G position, bump, rest. Switch down a little bit, F position, rest, sink down again, 2, 3, 4, rest, sink down again. So now we're in the D position. And that's it. So a lot of kind of both hands are kind of slowly shifting down the keyboard to new hand positions. Let's do 10. On this one, use your 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have our scale, F sharp and G sharp. Thumb goes underneath to A, B, C sharp. Okay, on measure 22, we have some chords here. This is E, A, C. Okay, Okay, on the next one, E, F sharp, C, and then we have an E major chord. So again, those are. When we get to measure 23, we're now in the D minor position. Going up to A, B, and then E. So again, kind of getting those chords. Moving down, B and D, and then C sharp and E. Okay, let's give this a try. Both hands, let's go ahead and add in some pedal as well. Remembering when we pedal, we're gonna play the note first and then pedal afterwards. So what we're gonna do is start with these chords here. Left hand comes in. On this next one, make sure to play these first and then give it a little bit of pedal to clear everything out. Again, the chord pedal, F pedal. Okay, we're gonna go into measure 10 here. This is where we're shifting into this new kind of melody. Also too, if you notice the dynamics, there's a buildup of dynamics, so that C sharp should be the loudest part of this whole section, making sure the B is softer than that C sharp. Okay, and then we're gonna keep that same dynamic mark with that piano now. And I think let's give that a try. On this one, they want you to pedal, it looks like up to G sharp. So as soon as we hit that A when the thumb goes underneath, make sure you also have that slur there, and then we can also let go of the pedal. So the pedal should be held. Hold the pedal down. Then really soft on that last chord. We have a pianissimo, so very soft. So a lot of great stuff sort of going on here. Remember your dynamics, any types of legatos, making sure to connect those, all of your pedal markings to really bring out that left hand. Right hand is kind of fading off in the distance, so a lot of good things going on with this one.